They're all gone, folks. They are all gone. Good morning, brand new week. Happy 4th of July. Again, it rained last night. I do see changes. Squashes are turning, it's ripening. I see more peppers growing in. Beans are back again. We have so much zucchini, I honestly don't know what to do. That grew way too big overnight. The cucumbers, I think it's very important to trim out the leaves at the bottom. Give it more airflow, help it climb up. Let's take a look over here. Wanted to just check our, oh, beautiful. Beautiful, I'm gonna remove that. They have grown in size, I don't know if, yep. Those flowers literally just like fell right off. But let's keep it going, let's keep it going. Lots of kale. I'm just gonna let them grow in and then one time chop them off with the ones outside. Very good. Very good sign in the greenhouse. It's very cool. Kohlrabis are looking awesome. I'm excited to see what this fruit is about. This is all gonna be for July 4th celebration. Hope you guys are gonna have a good one as well. Celebrate safely. Our kangkong is amazing. It's back already. So we got another set, another pair. Man, it'll stay thin, and then it'll bulge out right here at the end first, because they'll start forming seeds from there. But once they start bulging out, I like to get them. So here it is, here it is. A little bit of an appetizer, but it was a good harvest. We still have a lot more too, so it's tons of beans. I guess June was the month of beans here. It's gonna be a humid one. I can already feel it. There's a lot. There's really a lot of cucumbers that's growing in now. The easiest way to find the powdery mildew, lift the leaf over, look underneath, and if it's really a bad case, just remove it right away. String beans are just like wild. When they climb up, wrap them around your trellis. It's much more easier and much more accessible for you when they finally grow all in. It's constantly managing. There's a lot of rainfall, as you can see. Look at all the debris getting washed down here. Our walkway, probably one of our best tomato years. Look at all this. So this is one whole branch coming from here. It shoots out to here, and then it shoots out another arm over here, but then it formed a third one. A third extension all the way up here. This is ridiculous. It's almost gonna be like 25, 30. That kohlrabi has been slacking. I remember this tomato plant. I don't know if it was too much water or something. It was curling like crazy. It's nuts. We harvested more. My goodness, the second harvest. Just keeps going. Oh wait, that's concerning. That is concerning. It's at a 7. Be on top of it. You let it happen for a day, you might lose the whole plant. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10 pods in here. So no, it's not good at all. I mean, a lot of our plants on our concrete, which are all flowers, there's not much else other than flowers, they're doing well. Let's see what our winter melon here, or squash. These are like Kusha squash. Okay, that's a male. 2 males. See if they actually have pollen in them. These 2 plants, they're starting to produce. The problem is it's difficult to tell. So you got to give them a little bit more time to let you know. We should touch base on the actual butternut squash because it's been a while. I'm hoping that the sizes on them now are looking proper. I know we took the blossoms off, but let's see if they continue to grow, because once they're pollinated, they grow almost daily, like significantly. Yeah. Look how big they are on the vine now. Other than that, folks, hope you had a great 4th of July. Just woke up, I did a few things, and there's a bunch of lanternflies again. And they're a little bit larger than the usual. but they kind of slowed down. I don't know what's going on. That's kind of with everything in our garden, kind of slowed down. And we did much more clipping. As you can see, there are no more snow peas. There's a lot of cucumbers. Beautiful sunrise. It's a little bit after 7 o'clock. This one here, look at this color. It's not even acceptable here. This is what I do when I see something I don't like in the garden. And I know it's just a waste of energy. Bye-bye. Throw that in the compost pile, please. We started removing some beans. They're just not producing these two here that was here. It was very small, very stunted. I mean, these two as well I wanted to remove, but we don't have very many Royal Burgundy bush beans, and we don't have very many of these dragon tongues, so I'm just gonna hold them off. The thing is, it's getting to the peak weather summer, and these bush beans don't necessarily like that. We're gonna remove a couple more to give much more space to these 3 pepper plants. Maybe remove that one, or maybe remove this one, like this one, or this one, like, you know, section it off a little bit. We're looking for the beans to curl. That plant is already telling itself this might be a last good harvest. I mean, it's gonna keep producing beans, but it's not gonna be like the beans that we've been harvesting. That's why it's always important to harvest your beans quick harvest them, get them in, store them, save them. I removed another bush bean here, realizing that this here zucchini is getting a lot of the powdery mildew from time to time because no airflow at the bottom. There wasn't any airflow coming in here, and on this side, this bush bean was blocking some airflow coming in. So little decisions like that matter. Now I'm gonna have a huge harvest this morning. I already see 1 long zucchini, 2 round zucchinis to harvest. Oh man, I gotta remove this one here. Look at all that powdery mildew, guys. Its neighbor right here, which I want to show you, I completely trimmed out. I realized here it was actually growing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It was a very healthy zucchini plant. However, 1, 2, and 3 here, they didn't have any fruits at the moment growing on them here. So, and the airflow was horrible. These are the decisions you have to make in your garden. We're now in this season of the tomatoes. We're trying to get these tomatoes ripen, and they will go soon because these are the determinate tomatoes. So they're one time shoot, one time grow, one time harvest, and they're out of here. You see the problem with this zucchini plant right here? It really invades the eggplant, which is stunted, and I'm trying to like provide this eggplant as much as I can, and its neighboring zucchini, it's doing well too. Oh boy, I think we have 4 to harvest. Look at the size of that one right there. Now this plant here, this is slowing down as well. I need to prop it a little better than what I have it here, vertically and properly. And if you notice, there are no more mustard greens, no more kale. We have removed everything other than the 3 zucchinis, the aromas, I believe that they're the bitter gourds here, and then the marigolds. So just giving everything a good scan. Everything is looking pretty good. Look at our parsley, it's really doing well. Really doing well. Our cilantro hasn't shown any. Around 7:30 in the morning. All right. So it's nice and early, a little bit cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab beans and those 3 zucchinis and anything else that I see along the way. Woo. It's already a hot one. Already a very hot one. But it was a massive harvest. I mean, let's just take a look, right? This right here. Oh my god. I mean, this is massive. We have 4 zucchinis, 2 rounds, 1 oblong, 1 straight, right? We have 4 cucumbers. Look at our string beans here. Those are some plump, large string beans. My goodness. Look at this harvest. This is just couple of days. I mean, the beans constantly keep going, but they're gonna go soon. So obviously I'm gonna try to get the most out of them. And I could have gotten a handful more. Like there's that one there. Like it is, oh yeah, it is yellowing in the camera's light. So I mean, I'm not even sure. I think we should grab this. It's not a good idea to leave it on there. I see you, lanternfly. Look at him. And they're smart nowadays. They'll just hide. If they see you, they hide. Let me go get him. See you later. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. This is what I'm worried about. Alright, it's about like 7:30 in the morning. Good morning, New York. A little problem, a little issue. Our irrigation just right here just busted, which means it just needs to get reconnected. It was wide open, so there was no pressure whatsoever. I don't even think anything else got watered in the back. I'm gonna have to take care of those. Let's see what we got here today. Man, this is, oh, look at this Kushaw now. This Kushaw is looking good. It's huge. These two squashes right here, they're actually turning color. They're ripening. But the problem is, the leaves that we left for it have completely withered. So we don't know. We absolutely don't know what's gonna happen there. This is a sweet potato. Look at the little baby okra growths that's going in. Look at these. See that one right there? There's a bunch at the top. They need to get bigger though. But hey, look at everything else. Wow, there's massive growth on our oppo. And is that our loofah? Our loofah and our oppo now are like gonna start competing. This is gonna be interesting. What are we gonna see? Look at the pigeon conglomerate at the top. They always hang out at our house. Never in our neighbor's house. Never in our other neighbor's house. Ooh, we don't like that. Look at the lanternfly at the bottom. It's still small and still, you know what? I'm just gonna handle it right now. All right, right back at it. Got that guy. They're really good at hiding and moving around. Very nice. The worst part though is I've been noticing every time I walk by in this area, what happens is these pistols, man, they're like loaded with some pollen. You never know, you're getting painted on. You're getting painted. Watch it. Ah. Whoa. Very nice butternut squash. Oh man, it's looking really good. Oh, here he goes again. I just brushed up on it. Good thing I'm wearing orange today. What is going on here? Okay. I'm gonna have to find something here. So, it's strong enough to stand on its own. Let's give it a little bit more. That will keep it up for the time being. I see a sucker. Move it. Don't want it. That one's ready. Zucchini every day. Good morning, Mr. B. Hi. Look, it waved at us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. See, I'm gonna keep this daily vlog going until I get peppers and eggplants and tomatoes, right? To fruit, and so we can get a harvest. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Let's do a little adjustment. I like my zucchini's not touching the you know, the soil. It invites all the pests, even though they can't get through that tough skin. I've been waiting for at least the cherries, because they were the first ones to pretty much fruit. But look, it is changing. Look at the size of that one. Oh my goodness, that's like 3.5 to 4 inches in diameter. But we're already in week 13, so the hard part is over. Things are not looking good because I know this sign. Leaves are starting to turn. Oop. I did a chamomile harvest just yesterday. Already hot, already hot. Look what we have here. Every morning there's always a harvest. I could have gotten some more beans, but look at this. This is, the blossom was actually rotting at the end, but it was already so mature. Otherwise, That's it. Good morning, New York. Saturday morning, very humid. They're ripening on the vine. So that makes 3. We actually gave one away. It was July 4th. Had some company over and gave away a lot of stuff. A lot of zucchini, a lot of watercress spinach, cucumbers. Let me just show you guys what's going on with the Brussels sprouts. Look at that. Look at these Brussels sprouts. Look at our okra, guys. It's amazing. And then this potato, sweet potato right there. More okras looking really good. But the okras that we set up on the plot towards the ends, it didn't really work out too well. Gotta grab those. It's starting to turn a little bit light here. Today I'm gonna do more bean harvesting. I think there's only a harvest of the yellow zucchini here that got really big overnight, and those 2. So 3 zucchinis for sure. Good sign on our tomatoes. It's starting to ripen. Look at the color. I'm telling you, our tomatoes this year have gotten so good. They keep splitting now. Look, they just keep splitting. I hope the ratio isn't that bad. Like the split ratio isn't that bad. It happens. Our sunflowers are getting huge. Are they building another nest? That's new, because this is their old one here. I didn't even do anything with that, but who's building that? Look at our chamomile, it's so healthy. Look at this. Yeah. Alright. Kale is going out now. A lot of these lettuces and these leafy plants. This is super overgrown. I'm probably gonna do a harvest here either today or tomorrow. But I need to do the beans. If it is gonna rain, I want to take care of the beans, and I gotta take care of those 3 zucchinis out there. See these guys? These are the hot peppers. They just grow prolific. Alright. There's some beans, bush beans, that are just really screaming, I can't take the heat anymore, so. We had another good one this Saturday morning. My gosh, look at all this. Let's just keep unloading here. Amazing harvest today. Look at this. Got a nice yellow golden heirloom zucchini, an oblong zucchini, another oblong zucchini, more beans, more dragon tongue, yellow, green beans, string beans. Look at our cucumber harvest today. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we got 6 of these bad boys. And we got a 6th. Now here's the deal with the cucumbers. We've noticed that when I harvested, I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, there was a little bit of a cucumber that didn't taste too good. That didn't taste too sweet. I realized what it was. It was ripening on the vine. You can see how very light green that looks. We're just gonna chuck these and we're gonna find that plant. We're gonna get rid of that plant. But so far so good. There's an issue here. As you can see, with all our tomatoes. These are our beefsteak tomatoes, our slicing tomatoes. I just wanted to inspect them at night, and I know what it is. I know what the culprit is. It's the overwatering. So they'll rot from the bottom. Just a ton of water. You know, I'm trying to control it. It's not looking good. Look at this mutation. This one's crazy. What that looks like, but baby got back. And then I just saw some string beans. Needed to harvest real quick, and then we got our first squash, everybody. We got our first squash here, so interesting. It just came right off the vine. Let's see here. You can kind of feel a little hollow. Seems a little hollow there, so ooh, look at this one. Yeah, that's time. It's time. Ooh, that one's a long and skinny one. There's another one here. This squash here has finally met its fate. It's also ripening. You can see in the color here. I know some of you wait for the fruit to fully ripen. It's okay to pick them a little early, but you have to pick them with a little bit of the stem. A little bit of the stem. You can store them a little bit longer. So that's a good sign. We're actually gonna start harvesting some cherries here. That's impressive. That's what we want right there. We're gonna start picking those. There's already some changing here. What do I see here? Such a short pepper plant, but it'll make do. Wellness check on our flowers here. They look good. They look good. They tend to get dry usually during the day because they're in containers, but that's why you just got to come out and manage. It's gonna be a humid one. We have humidity at 90 something % here today because we're expected to have rain today, so we might have some issues in the morning tomorrow with some powdery mildew. Levels look good. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. July is here. New month, new expectations. We're hoping for the best yet to come, especially with our eggplants and then our new grows like the tomatoes and our new cucumbers and our new bitter gourds. So we're hoping for those. We're also hoping to see some new beans grow in, and then we want to see what's gonna happen with our loofah and our opals here. All right, we have our first tomato harvest. Let's take a better look. It's been an eventful week. Lots of harvests, lots of new things. These cucumbers right here were a little bit darker yesterday. Then I got myself some more chamomile that we always harvest here. Good morning, Monday morning. Another wet one. Slow rain, gentle rain, but everything looks good. Everything looks good. Look at these. It's gonna get tall. Usually we get them to about like 4 feet tall. So it's got about double its size. Another 2 feet to grow. Let's see if we can find any differences, like fruits and things like that. I see what's going on, but I'm not sure. I do have to look up if I have to assist it in pollinating, because that's a fruit. That's a female fruit, and I can tell because a male is like this one here. This one doesn't have a fruit on it, but this one does, and a flower as well. So maybe I do have to look it up and check out what this loofah and opal plants, what they actually require to produce some fruit. This has been my focus lately, our butternut squash. This one's huge. This one's getting really big. This one's on the follow-up. So as you can see, they're really forming it. It's in the form. However, that's the only one that looks like that. All the other ones are a little bit like a nub. All the other ones all look like this. Yeah, that's all they look like. Zucchinis have slowed down significantly. Another zucchini to be harvested right there. And then I believe the other one has been pollinated, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one in a few days. So we're gonna end the week with a nice one, knowing that our cherry tomatoes had finally ripened, and I see more ripening. This zucchini right here actually recovered, but I do not see a healthy fruit. The last one that was here was actually rotten. There's another rotten one at the bottom. I'm just gonna came right off. Look at this. Look how yellow that is. It's not a good sign. Welcome to the greenhouse. 94% humidity. It's gonna be a hot one. This is not good. This is extremely high. All right, I'm gonna give it some time. Not too long though, but I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna make sure that that's well taken care of. Otherwise, let's finish off this week strong. We have lettuce, we have kale. I'm gonna see if I can get some more beans. There is a zucchini ready to go. There is the squash ready to go as well. And grab a few more string beans and 2 cucumbers. So it's gonna be a busy one. It's gonna be a pretty busy one. And you know what? For the hell of it, I'm gonna grab some blueberries and just show you the type of harvest that has a lot of variety in it. So before we do any of the harvesting, let's take care of this, and I get to show you what we use and how we go about raising and lowering the pH levels. Get all our things for the greenhouse and the garden. See, this is the burpees bone meal that we use for like the peppers, the eggplants, tomatoes, things that grow some fruit. This is the blood meal, organic burpees for any lettuces, kale, any leafy Brussels sprouts, our herbs, anything that's leafy. But we use a lot of different types of fertilizers, vermicompost, and compost as well. So what we're gonna do is bring the pH levels down on our watercress spinach. So we have this here by Clorox, pH down, and we also have the larger bucket because it tends to go down often. So we have the pH up in a bigger container, but we need this pH to go down, so we use it down. Grab what we need, the mixer. We're gonna prepare ourselves because this ends up happening all the time. That needs to be propped up. Just grab a very small liberal amount. So that's exactly what I plan to use at the moment, and if we need more, we'll go ahead and use more. I'm gonna raise it enough. Just be a little bit gentle because there are open roots and exposed roots in there. So we're gonna gently raise. We're gonna go ahead and drop all that in there. Once it's in there, you have to mix thoroughly just so that it can dilute. It shouldn't be in just one spot. So mix thoroughly, and that's it. The process is very simple, but you have to maintain a good level. It's still a little bit high. Let's gently drop this here. Just add a little bit more here, okay? Very small. Very, very little. Easy process, and you will have watercress spinach pretty much all season long. So let's drop that in there. Let's mix. We've already had, I believe, 2 harvests on our watercress spinach. There's 10 pods in here, so it's plentiful. Let's read our levels. It's a little, okay, so it's lowered down a little bit. Okay, it's at 620, 6.25. Now it's at 6.18. We're gonna leave it at that level, at the 6.18 level. As long as it's staying away from the 7 range. It was creeping up. It's 6.8, 6.9 when we saw it this morning. We're gonna leave it right there, 6.16. And I don't know what really causes the pH levels to go up and down. Most likely it's the temperature, it's the weather, and it's also the plants. They're absorbing all of this, all of the nutrients in there. So otherwise, that's what we do. Simple. Even you can do it. Everyone can do it. So just do it.
happy Monday. These are our harvest just today. We got kales. We're gonna make a smoothie kale smoothie. Then we have salad greens for our lunch. Look at this squash. This is an Asian squash. Generally this can get bigger, but we want to harvest smaller one because they are like sweet. Our zucchini, we've been harvesting zucchini almost every 2 days. And then our sweet cucumbers, we harvest them small, but they can relatively grow up to this size, up to a foot, but then the seeds are kind of mature, so we want it smaller. And here are our bush beans. We will probably can this, some of them, and then pickle some, and then saute some of them. Great meal. And most of all, this is the most harvest we got from one blueberry plant. This is too sweet. Let me taste it now. Yum yum. Okay, that will go with the salad today. That's our harvest for today. We are grateful.
From our harvest for the past week or week and a half, we have so much. We have started to can, and then we got some in there boiling. So there's some mustard greens in there. There's the yellow beans, green beans, dragon tongues, and I believe there should be some royal burgundy, but we don't really have very many of the dragon tongue and royal burgundy. So what you see is the majority of the green and the yellow. So that's what we do. That's for later in the future. Can your foods, can your foods. Let's keep it going.
There goes a sight from my soul.